You asked for a name, and suddenly the entire conversation changed. The representative became defensive. The focus shifted away from your issue. Here's why that happens, and here's exactly what to do. This happened to me recently. I called the public sector with a straightforward question. Before ending the call, I politely asked for her name for my records. She provided me her first name. Because it was a common first name, I asked whether she could provide the first initial of her last name. She told me she wasn't comfortable doing so. I proceeded to ask for her supervisor's name. And suddenly, the tone of the conversation changed. She asked, "Did I do something wrong?" She wasn't thinking about my question anymore. She was thinking about herself. Nothing about my original issue had changed. Only the conversation had. The moment you ask for a representative's name, an employee ID, a supervisor's name, or any other way to identify the interaction, some frontline employees shift the focus from solving your issue to protecting themselves. That's the moment the conversation stops being about your issue and starts being about them. Documentation isn't making a complaint. It isn't an accusation. It isn't personal. It's creating a way to continue the conversation if you need to follow up later. The name was never the issue. The accountability was. Here's exactly how to handle it. Don't argue. Don't debate policy. Don't make it personal. Instead, calmly say, "I'm simply documenting this conversation in case I need to follow up." If your organization doesn't provide names, what information can you provide so I can reference today's conversation? If they still can't provide anything, ask, "What's your organization's process for identifying this interaction if I needed to follow up?" If necessary, ask, "Who is the appropriate supervisor or department if I need to continue this conversation?" Notice what you've done. You've redirected the conversation away from the individual and back to the organization's process. That's where productive conversations happen. When customers don't document interactions, they often have to start over every time they call. Different representatives, different answers, no continuity. The goal isn't to make an employee uncomfortable. The goal is to make sure your conversation doesn't disappear the moment you hang up. Documentation isn't confrontation. It's continuity. It's accountability. That's the human factor. And now you know what's actually happening and what to do about it.